Hey guys, Saf here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and I hope you had a great Christmas and 2 days of celebrations. We celebrate both Christmas and Boxing Day in the UK. I don't know whether that's the same around the world, but I've had 2 days basically with the family, so I'm now only just catching up with everything that's been going on, and for some reason Plarium did not want to celebrate Christmas Day with us all, and they wanted to give us loads of events. But I want to do a quick video here going over the hero's path. I'm going to do a few of my summons as well to see what we get. Nothing too in-depth because time is limited for me at the moment, but we do have this hero path. It's a training, summoning souls. So there's a 3-part here. Predominantly you're going to be doing this by summoning souls and summoning champions. You don't really want to be doing it via training. It's going to cost you a lot of energy to do it training, and you don't really want to be spending all of the Christmas break leveling champions. Now we do have some Blizaar souls available up to a 5-star soul. It's going to be very expensive to get the 5-star soul, so maybe the 4-star is what most people want. And more importantly, there is bonus fragments available, so if you want to skip the rest of the fusion, I'm really tempted to do this. You can just go grab 50 fragments and then you're done with the fusion. That's where my head is at the moment. I don't really want to continue and do like the artifact enhancement, another dungeon divers. I'm very tempted to do this because I do have souls to summon anyway, and it will get me quite close. We also have some 6-star speed glyphs, lots of books down here if you want to whale out for them. There's avatars, which they're nice, but it's basically an inflation on the event. You have to basically go get 2,000 more light coins just to get an avatar to get yourself to the soul, which is not really ideal. I'd much rather it be optional, but it is what it is. Some gems. There is some artifact oil as well, some energy down here. So yeah, so that is kind of like the hero's path. Let's just do a quick math breakdown to kind of show you the points you're going to need to do this. This is going to be a quick breakdown here. Whenever I do these things, I pull all the data out and I map them against sort of paths that I think most people are going to want to look for. So I've got a 25 fragments path, so it's basically skipping one event of the fusion. I've got a 50 fragments path, and then I've got the paths to get to a 4-star or a 5-star soul. Now, some of these will intermingle. For example, you might end up getting 50 fragments and consider yourself getting a few extra 1,000 points because you're close to the 4-star soul anyway. But if these are just for dedicated paths, so you can see you need 17,000 points for 25 fragments. Pretty achievable if you've got some souls saved up. Maybe you're going for that 1+1 event. That seems pretty achievable. There is 50 fragments for 40,000. A 4-star soul is worth 33,000. Now, I will say, if you plan on using Blizaar in any fashion, 33,000 points for a 4-star soul on a legendary champion is about as good as it's ever going to get in terms of accessibility, right? That is as good as it's ever going to be. Otherwise, you'll be spending thousands and thousands of energy in essence trying to get that soul back. So a 4-star soul for 33,000, pretty good. And then for the 5-star soul, it's going to be 99,500. Now, I do have a calculator here on this Excel document. I will include it in the description of the video, where you can choose which path you're going for and then use this calculator to determine how much energy you've got left. If you've already started summoning or you've done your summons already, then you can use this as a calculator to see how much you've got left to do, right? If you've used these points, you can enter how much you've used. So for example, I'm sitting on right now 54 mortal soul stones and 2 immortal, and I want to work towards, say, the 50 fragment path. Well, I've got 31,600 left. I've also got 4 sacred shards at the moment that I'm planning on pulling for the 1+1. So I will only need to have, when I put this at the 50 fragments, 13,600 soul coins snow coins after this. And then I can offset that against the training. That's what this is doing. It's basically taking all of your summons and it's saying how much training would you need to do to finish off the job, finish off the rewards. So you can see here, I'd need somewhere in the region of 2.8 to 3.3 thousand energy. Why? Because I can choose whether I want to make food. That's what ranking 2 to 5 means. It basically means making rank 5 champions, or I can choose to make a rank 6 champion, right? So what it's basically saying is it would take me around about half the energy, and that's taking heroes from rank 2 to rank 3 to rank 4 to rank 5, and all of the XP and snow coins you would benefit from that. We don't have a dungeon divers component, so you can't double dip with campaign dungeon diver bonus here at all. If you want to do the entire path, you are kind of looking at 27 eternal soul stones, 137 immortal, and 2,000 mortal, or you're looking at something like 46 sacreds, 114 primals, 186 void shards, 1,139 ancients, or 22,778 mystery shards. Now, one thing I do want to quickly point out, They changed the summoning rates from shards. Normally, void shards are 1100, mystery shards are 9, and ancient shards are 180. They've essentially doubled the ancient shards, taken about 400 points out of the void shards, and taken 66% out of the mystery shards. So it basically means for this summoning event, ancient, primal, and sacred are a little bit much better. Soul stones remain the same, champion training remains the same. So just keep that in mind. I mean, it's actually quite nice that they did this because this launched with a guaranteed Nishak event. So if you went for the guaranteed Nishak, you were basically getting a lot more points than you normally would. And there also is a 1+1 sacred, which they haven't touched. So kudos to Plarium here for actually changing the point rewards to benefit the player rather than keeping it as a status quo. So what is my personal goal here? I'd really love to get some fragments. I would love the 5-star soul, but it's a very expensive path. I would have to buy a pack, and I'm not sure I really want to, although we might buy some depending on how I feel after I pull some souls. I've got the souls here. I'm going to be pulling all of these stones. I basically pull them every single time there's a summoning event right now. I've been doing Iron Twins much more often, and there is a 1+1 event, which is the best event for me on Sacred Shards because all I need are legendaries. That's basically it. So I didn't go for guaranteed Nishak because I already have one and there's no real value of me having a second Nishak at this point. So let's pull this first. I would love a Kaima. We're still in the market for that. A Harima would be great. A Rotus would be great. I would absolutely love a Shiramani right now because of one of the Soul Cross stages in Cintranos. So we're in that kind of situation now where we're looking for obscure legendaries if we see a particular difficulty stage in Cintranos. I would also love a second Morag, again, for City of Cintranos. So let's see what we're going to get then. We've got 4 Sacred Shards. We go with Epic straight at the bat. We do get a Marksman, actually quite good for potentially one of the Cintranos stages. Get another Epic. We get a Catacomb Counselor, absolutely not worth anything. He is totally sell-worthy. We get another Epic. We get a Leaker, Queen of the Library. She's back in my Clan Boss team right now. She's called Queen of the Library because she loves reading books. Like, I've never seen a champion with so many epic book requirements. It's crazy. Do I get a legendary? This might decide whether or not I whale on a pack. We don't. Or I might end up whaling on a pack. We'll see. Yalagina, actually a great epic reviver because whenever she kills someone, she revives. She's kind of annoying actually fighting in some of the Cintranos waves because you kill them and she keeps reviving people. It's quite annoying. We could pull the Primal Shard as well just for some bonus points. Why not? Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get some exciting. We get an epic. Okay, it's a Chancellor Yasmin. Not quite what we want there, but there you go. Right, so those are the summons out of the way. I might go and dive in and get some Sacred Shards. I don't know. That's given us 20,000 points. Let's get the souls out of the way now as well. Let's see what we got. I do need to probably clear some space first, so let's get that done. Okay, we've got a bit of space. Let's pull some souls. I'm really just in the market for anything to improve some of the Cintrano stages, and obviously any of my legendary champions that I'm using here. Something like a Ninja 5-star would be really good. We'll see what we get. So we come out straight out the bat with a legendary 3-star Helio. I don't have Helio, but a 5-star Tyre, that's crazy good. Okay, that is quite a crazy pull to get a 3-star legendary, a 5-star, and a 4-star epic. Halberdier is on a 4-star Halberdier as well. Pretty good, not too bad. 3-star Ox. Let's see what else we get. 5-star Rotten Mage. I don't know if this stage is going to require Rotten Mage. Maybe something, you know, comes up next month in Cintranos. We're going to get all 1-stars here, probably. I say that. A 1-star Kaja, I think I've already got one because I think I spent 20 essence on that, so that's kind of annoying. It's unfortunate. These are the 1-star. That's the payment for the last run we had there. Oh, we're already out of space. I thought I cleared a lot more space than that. I'm going to have to go clear some more. I do hoard souls, and it is paying off for Cintranos. Okay, we've got some more space. Let's see how far we get. I do end up hoarding lots of souls just in case you need them. Which is, you know, pretty valuable in an awakened requirement for City of Cintranos. 2-star Taurus, we already have a 4-star, so that's not an improvement. This is what you typically get with tier 1 stones. Lots of 1 or 2-star souls, which are not really great. Let's see if we get something else from a second batch of stones. We do get a 2-star Elicinia. That's not too bad. A Purgator. We get a 1-star Valor. These are not great. 2-star Tagoa, a great champion. 2-star Frenzy. I don't think I've pulled him yet. We didn't get much else there. Come on now. Give me something. This is the last 10 pull of the 30. What else are we going to get here? We got a Grandmaster, a Renegade. The wish list does work sometimes, but it's pretty pointless. Anything nice? Anything exciting? No. Epic rates are good, but nothing of note. Pretty poor there. We can collect some 200. And we can pull 4, and then we're gonna have to sell a bit more space, and then we'll see what we get. A 1-star Rotten Mage, not great. Let me clear some space. Okay, we've made some space. Let's pull the last 3 tier 1 stones. Are we gonna get anything good? We've had a pretty bad run. It would be nice to see like a 4 or 5-star, or a legendary even if it's a 2-star legendary of a champion I don't have awakened. Legendary. A 1-star Duchess is already awoken. Oh, that's a pain. It's fine. It's okay. It's only a Mortal Soulstone. I haven't bought any of these. These are all the stuff that I have farmed or acquired from Iron Twins. I will actually get another batch tomorrow because Hydra's about to reset. So we'll see. So we got 2 of these Immortal Soulstones. So we get a minimum 3-star. It's still pretty rough odds. You can easily walk away with lots of sort of 3-star epics, 3-star rares. It's pretty rough, but it at least guarantees you more than a 2-star, which is nice. I always find I get not much from these stones, if anything, but maybe this time it's going to be different. We get a 6-star Hexia. I mean, maybe Hexia is good for something. We'll keep it. So that's better than what I normally get. Normally I get terrible luck from this. This is what I will normally get, a 3-star rare. A 5-star rare. Okay. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. A bit of a shorter video. I say short. It's actually ended up being 15 minutes long. But there you go. Such is the case. Hope you had a great holidays. I'm going to be doing some summary videos now for the rest of the week where we'll be looking back upon all of the fusions of last year and all the different content releases, doing some fun things like figuring out what the best fusions were and what weren't the greatest things that we had this year, and kind of doing a bit of a look forward into 2024 in terms of what we would really like to see come into the game. I know they've already teased a new free daily login champion. I think that's what they've teased. That's coming in January 2024. So that sounds interesting, sounds exciting. So it's good to see that they're already a month ahead of us. They're already thinking way ahead, and we're still in the past a little bit. We're still trying to figure out what's happening in the Christmas fusion. But there you go, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.